हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
हेलो।
So what?
हेलो।
Yes, bro. What is your topic today?
हाउ आर यू?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
ओके। सो you see my screen, right?
Right.
Okay, so today we are learn about the networking. Okay, also we are learning about fundamental.
O-
We also studied previous class about the topology, LAN WAN,
Okay.
right? So
Right.
today I show you about the IP address, subnet mask, gateway, what type of IP use in the network environment. So we can see everything, and also we will see the network device, what device are using, and what is of the work of the network device. So we will cover about all the thing in this
Okay.
topics. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start. I go to there. So, uh, so, folder. Yes, you learn me what.
Bro, your voice is not
Okay.
clear.
Okay. Now I am available.
Yes, you are audible.
No, I am asking you. You watched the previous video and you learn about the previous our studies. Did you
No,
see
bro,
this?
I didn't get the time actually. Nowadays, I'm busy on the project, which is
Okay.
on.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
That's why I don't have too much time.
Okay.
Today I came to room about 9:30 p.m.
Okay. It means you came very late, right? Nowadays.
Right.
What time you go?
Sorry? Where are you lost? Where are you lost, bro?
Yes. So today, first of all, we learn before the network device. We learn first IP address. Then we will learn about the network device.
Bro, your
Okay, bro.
voice, your voice
Hello.
is too slow. Your voice is not clear.
Our voice is not clear.
Yes, now you
Now,
are
now I am audible.
yes, you are audible.
So you also know, right? Networking to so
Yes, bro.
yeah, bro. Sir. For here you yes no. Okay. The network topology. Okay.
Sometimes your voice is down.
Our voice is down.
Yeah, now you are audible, but sometimes your voice is not clear.
Okay. So this is the network topology. Okay.
Okay,
And this
so
is the
brief
full
step by step.
full network topology setup. Okay.
Okay,
We have a ISP network. Suppose that we have a ISP network as a Airtel, Geo, okay, and this is the router, and this is the firewall, okay. So
okay,
ISP will provide the internet, okay, and we will
okay,
only we need to buy the suppose that one modem, two modem, depend your network infrastructure. So how many type, uh, it means how many require the modem networks line. So you only should be by the networks lines. It means the suppose that you will buy the Airtel, yeah, Geo, yeah, Reliance. There are lot of vendor are available in the. There are lot of vendor lead the ISP, right? Internet service
right.
provider. So we can buy anyone. No need to go with. You should be better for who is the good ISP in the who is the good leading leader in the ISP. Okay, so we can
Yeah,
buy it. Okay, so
okay,
only we need the buy the network lines. Suppose that we have a uh, network internet lines. We have a DIA line. We have a MPLS. Okay, so there are different networks lines. MPLS are different, DIA line different, and the internet's lines. All are the internets, but all are have different lines. All lines are provide the ISP. Okay, only authorize this that line providing for ISP.
ISP.
So
Okay,
we can buy through the ISP. Suppose that I buy the DIA line, okay, yeah, MPLS
okay,
line, and we have ISP give the our modem, okay. Suppose that Airtel also given me modem, and he technician, yeah, he engineer came to our site,
mm,
and he fixed the our location one modem, and he
mm,
also connect to the he nearby he has a also fiber cable. So he technician is given me fiber cable, and he connected to the fiber line in our modem, and he configured our modem, and he he left there. Okay, and he also given the public IP. I also requested him ki I want to the public I address one या two, depend your requirement ki how much you want to the public IP. Okay, so
Okay.
he
How many users? You are saying how many, the number of user जितने रहेंगे उतने
no,
ही IP
no,
रहेंगे.
no. Depend ki how much you want. Suppose that you want five IP. Okay, you want 10 IP. So but depend your connectivity, depend your network infrastructure. Okay, ki how much you require the IP address. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So depend the designing. So your network also design. So you can same like that. You can. So after connectivity done, we can this is the our internal network. This is the firewall. Here, this is the firewall. 1 second. This and suppose that this 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 one, this is the outbound outside network. Okay, we can also, and this is the inside network. This is the
Okay.
inside network. This is the outside network. This is the ISP router.
Okay.
I, yeah, this is the ISP router.
Hmm.
Okay, this is the ISP router. This provide the ISP internet service provider. Suppose that Geo, Airtel, anyone.
Okay.
And this is the outbound network. You can outbound, yeah, outside. Okay, and this is the inbound network, inside network. Okay, and this is the our firewall. This
O-
firewall, why we are using the firewall? What is the purpose of in the network environment?
It protect the network and block all unauthorized access. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, bro.
Your voice is coming. I am audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, your voice is proper coming. Yeah, I am saying you, without firewall, we could not secure the network infrastructure.
Network.
So
Right.
yeah, we need firewall in the network infrastructure. But if you have the a small network infrastructure, a small, suppose that we have 10 employee or 20 employee or 5 employee, so we cannot install the firewall, no problem. So only you have a small business. Okay, but you have suppose that more than 20 employee or more than 30 employee or more than 15, so should be you have lot of data in your network. You will be
O-
data will be going on, lot of file, lot of data will be package will be sent and transfer it, coming network on outgoing network, outbound network, and inbound network. So should be
o-
you should be install the firewall, and you and design that is better for network security. Okay, so
Okay.
maybe I think you understand about the firewall, why you are using. We also our network protection, suppose that any we can authorize, we can configuration lot of policy here. If you want to authorize anyone, suppose that I want to authorize one IP. Okay, and if you claim our inside network IP number 2, we cannot
O-
able to give the access, because our our firewall, we don't have authority to give the access IP address to, because
o-
only I given the authorized IP address 1. If I not allow, I want to here allow and deny. Okay, if you I will deny the IP address 4. If you I deny the IP address 4 outbound IP address 4, we cannot go to inside. So this IP address we cannot access from inside, because I deny the IP address 4 on the our firewall. We did not we didn't have authorized to go inside network. So we can
Okay.
also configure the lot of triple A. We also configure the triple A policy. You know about triple A. And
Play.
we also
No.
yeah, triple A using for authentication. We also configuration ACL, access control list, ACL.
O-
We also configure the ACL here on the firewall. And we also configuration the triple E is a authentication, authorization, and accountings. This is the full form.
Okay.
This is the full form
Authorization,
authentication.
accounting,
No,
and
no. Uh, uh, authorization, authentic. No, no. Authentication, authorization, and according
accounting.
accountings.
Okay.
Can configure the two server. If you configure the triple S, so should be uh, two server. Did you and
Bro,
I will say.
again your voice has lost.
Yeah, no, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, yeah. You are here?
Yes, bro. I'm.
Yeah, yeah. I am also here. So I am saying you. Suppose that
Mhm.
I configure here the triple A
Okay.
technology, triple A security. So should be
Mhm.
we configure the Texas and reduce. There are two server. One is the Texas and one is the reduce. So both server should be configured on the firewall, and we can apply. Also, we can if you have the big infrastructure, then you can use the ICE uh, ice. I will explain about the ice later. uh, Ice is the different part. Okay. And
Like,
they have also a lot of future on the ice. We can control all the network infrastructure, suppose that wi-fi switch, all the switch authentication, and through the ice, and all wlc authentication through the ice, all server and all access switch and distributor switch and core switch to authenticate through the ice and directly send to the data and the firewall, or firewall authenticate to the ice. And we can also assign, if you have all the device you are connected to the active directive. You know about the active directive is the Microsoft path. So I will go to there. At that time I will explain about the directive, what is the working principle of the active directive
you will
in the
explain
IP
later.
yeah, yeah, I will explain later. But just
Okay.
I give actually I came here, so that's why I explain it something. And I will explain briefly later. Okay. So maybe I think you got the everything about the firewall. Okay, what is
Uh,
the working principle? What is the work of the firewall? What is the policy we will apply? What is the interface configuration? Suppose that there are lot of vendor available lead in the market right now of the firewall. We have also whitelisted vendor of the Fortinet, Cisco, Palo Alto, Checkpoint, Sonic Wall. So lot of vendor of the firewall. You right? You can also just I show you. So 1 second. Firewall vendors. checkpoint. There are better leading right now in the network environment and the network industry, and we are also maybe I think one number right now going on. Palo Alto. You know about Palo Alto?
No, no, no. Please explain.
Palo Alto, Palo Alto. You know Palo?
No,
Yeah,
no, I don't.
Palo Alto is also a big company, and we have the big phone there. So maybe I think they have a on the one number of the firewall network in the network security industry.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, best firewall you can see here. You see my screen?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, network firewall and cloud firewall review the rating. Rating. We can review the rating. Which firewall is the best? Yeah, this one. You see my screen?
Yes, 40 gate next generation
FortiGate,
firewall.
FortiGate next generation firewall. FortiGate next generation firewall. And you can also see here foundation more than 20 year and checkpoint software technology company that's offer the cybersecurity solution to the government and business interests around the world. And we also see the this one. Okay,
Okay.
and also see PC series secure. Yeah, this one the Palo Alto. This one. This is the PA. This is the Palo Alto. Palo Alto Network is the
Wow.
global cybersecurity organization and shaping the future of the cloud center and security. That the business objective is to the provide effective cybersecurity solution, maintaining and the valuing and digital way of the life it. And we have also Cisco firewall. Cisco
Okay.
is company that specialize in the network technology and particularly internet protocols based on the solution. It was the established 1984. And we also
Okay.
see here
I mean, oh,
check makings max. Yeah, we also see the here unified security
unified.
gateway Hawaii also provide. You also see here
There are lots of
Sonic Wall has
company
the there. Yeah, there are lot of vendor in the
who
security
deal.
product making. Yeah,
Okay.
Firefox also, WatchGuard technology, global company focusing the cyber security for agent and unify the security for a platform and approach, especially designing to for the manage service provide this the unique designing. Juniper network also making, and also Azure firewall. Microsoft's enable digital transformation and their intelligent cloud and intelligent as the it mission is of the empower of every person and the every organization on the plants to achieve the more Microsoft dedicated. So Microsoft also making right Azure firewall and VM series. This is the Palo Alto of VM series.
Okay.
Yeah, Force Point also making the next generation firewall. So there are checkpoints. There are lot of you see here. There are lot of leader uh, of the network security industry. But top of the nowadays going on Fortinet and uh, Palo Alto. So you can also, if you want to see that, you can select here telecom industry, and you can select the USD, and that is the okay, bro. So maybe I think you clear the thing, right?
Right.
Hmm. You can also see who is the expert in the. So we will continue, right? We will continue. Okay. So where is our topics? Okay, bro. So just I will study about briefly of the firewall. Then I will go to
Firewall.
the firewall
So,
topics. Then I will study about every device. We will go uh,
so can
individual.
we
I
see?
will study
Can we
about
see?
individual.
Bro,
Currently
can we
only I
see?
giving the overview about the network, how to design, how to
Bro,
work, how to working principle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell.
can we see with practical how firewall work?
Yeah,
It
I
is
will show you. Don't worry. Firewall I will show physically, no problem. Physical device I will also show, and a logical how to configure the interface, how to create the policy, how to create the uh, there are lot of policies. So everything we can check it and we can do. Okay.
okay.
Right now only I give the overview about understanding the network infrastructure. If you
Okay.
understand, then we will go to individually, and we will study about individually device. We will study the individually router. We will study about the individual firewall. We will study about the individually file server, individually switch. Everything we will study about individual. Okay. Right now you will study about the combined everything, because if you not study about the combined, we cannot understanding the topology, network topology. So we design the network infrastructure multi so we can connectivity of the multiple device. We cannot connect the only single device, and we cannot work the network infrastructure on only one device. So should be, if you came on the network infrastructure, then you should be study about the lot of device. Getting the my
Okay.
point?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So let's go to next. After this outbound network and inbound network, so we can study about the switch. So after suppose that this is our core switch, as per example I give you, and then
Hmm.
after firewall came to our core switch. Okay. And
Hmm.
after core switch to came connect to our file server, our data server, our web server. Okay. And suppose
Okay.
that I connect, yeah, I create the one network for the our storage. It means the network data storing. For file server
Okay.
is, this is also data storing. Our database server, one is the database server, one is our web server. And we can connect our user connectivity. So all our end user to connect to the our this switch through this switch. Okay.
Okay.
And this is the access switch. But this infrastructure we don't have core switch, but all this is the also access switch, this is the also access switch, and this is the also access switch. Okay.
Okay.
So we will go to the next device, next topology. It means the advanced topology. Then we will see the core switch, distributor switch, and access switch, and fully connectivity. Okay, bro.
Okay.
So you got everything right.
Right.
Okay. So we will go to the next slide. Okay. Yeah. Now we are talking about the routers and layer 2 switch and layer
Switch.
3 switch. A router. What is the router? What is you understand about the router? A router is the inter networking device that is used to connect two different LAN segment. It platform.
Means two
Okay.
two different network.
Yeah, two different network. Suppose
It
that
connect two
one
different network.
network, suppose that one network, I have a 192 dot and 168 dot 10. dot 1. Okay, and one
Okay.
highway 1 192 192 dot 168 168 dot 20 20 20 dot 2. So this is the, you know about, maybe I think you understand the this IP address. I will study maybe tomorrow. I will study about the network IP address. Okay, so we will explain about briefly the IP subnet gateway, what is the work, what is the host IP, what is the bit of IP of the network. So everything we will study.
हाँ,
Just
तो
only
एक
I
क्लास
give
में है
the,
ना,
yeah.
एक
Tell,
क्लास में you should cover all IPs and
yeah,
subnet gateway.
tomorrow inshallah we have, tomorrow inshallah, tomorrow we will have the topic of the IP address. Okay, but
Okay.
currently currently we actually came the this point, so I just give the overview. Suppose that we have a, this is the IP address 192.168.10.1, and this is the 192.168.120.20.1. So this is the different network, and this is the different network, because there is a which subnet 20 subnet, and where there is a 10 servers subnet, and there is a 20 subnet. So both are the different subnet. So how to connect the both different network? Want to support that I want to ping this network to this network. So
Okay.
should we configure the routing? Without routing,
It's not
ping
possible.
we cannot ping the another network. So
Okay.
should be both IP configuration. So how to, where we will configure, how, where, which location? So we need to require the router. Without
Oh,
router, we cannot configure, we cannot perform the configuration of the routing. You understand?
okay. Yes.
Yeah. So we need two different IP. If you want to connect, if you want to ping, if you want to share the data, this is the different data, this is the different IP, this is the different IP. Both IP when will be communicate? When will be both different IP will be communicate? Both different IP will be communicate. That time we will configure
Subnet.
the routing, we will configure the routing on the router, then we can communicate the both IP. Otherwise, we cannot able to ping the IP address. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we will configure the routing. We will perform the routing on the router, yeah, layer 3 switch. Okay. Yeah, routing, yeah, layer 3 switch. Layer 3 switch is also future to perform the routing. Okay,
Okay.
routing protocol we can configure on layer 3 switch.
Layer 3 switch.
We could not configure the routing on the
Two.
layer 2 switch.
Okay.
Actually
So routing.
there is a no feature to configure the layer 2 routing. There is a no feature to perform the routing on the layer 2 switch. Okay. So
Hmm.
maybe I think you clear the what is the working principle of the routers, and what is the work of the router in the network environment. Understand?
Understood.
So we can go to next step. Okay. So
Okay.
now here is mentioned the routers layer, layer 2 switch and layer 3 switch, right? So we are
Hmm.
talking now, we are study about the router. Now we are study about the layer 2 switch and layer 3 switch. You also know there are two type of switch. One is the layer 1, layer 2, one is the layer 3 switch. Okay. So
Okay.
layer 2 switch, layer 2 switches do switching, and it refers to MAC address table for forwarding the decision. It means the suppose that if you our connectivity to the layer 2 switch, so data will be forward through
Packet
data will be forwarding on the MAC table,
MAC
and
table.
decision take the decision through the MAC address and take the source to destination. Suppose that this is the suppose that just I give you example. Suppose that this is the our PC one PC. This is the our second PC. This is the one. This is the PC one and this is the PC two. Okay, and suppose that I send the data here to there. I send the data here to there. So data will be travel. Data will be forwarding through the this is the source, and this is the source, and this is the destination. This is the destination. This is the
Nation.
destination. This is the source. So source to data, source to data transfer to destination. So check the here MAC address, source destination MAC address. If available here, then we can know, then we can able to transmit the data on the destination. If if destination MAC address, firstly he send the one protocol APIPA. Okay, address resolution protocol. Okay, APIPA. I will show I will show practically what is the going internally, and which command we applying the there. Okay, so we will
Okay.
show it later. Okay, on the lab.
Okay.
So if you send the data on the source to destination, that time going the internally, send up first of all to send the APIPA, and APIPA check the source and destination MAC address. If you here destination MAC address is established, then we can send the data, and we can also check the CMD. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so all the this protocol is going internally. We cannot see externally. Okay, this is
Okay.
going to internally, but before should be configure the everything. Then yeah, that's why that is the going internally. Okay,
Okay.
so you understand about the layer switch. Okay,
Okay.
so we study will layer 3 switch do some as a layer 2, and additional to that, it is the capable of the routing and
Logic.
refers to the routing table. And layer 3 switch
Having
is
trouble
the
connecting to the
hardware based.
internet? Take a look at
Layer
help
3
section.
layer uh, layer 3 sorry layer 3 switch is hardware based and do the fast switching, but layer 2 cannot do the fast switching as the layer 3. If compared to layer 2 to layer 3, so layer 3 is also reliable, and real 3 is also costly. Because layer 2 is working on the MAC address. Okay, data will be sent on the packet. Okay, and here the layer 3 data will be sent on the IP base. So there are too much different between on the layer 2 and layer 3. And layer 3 have also lot of feature. We can configure the routing, we can configure the we can also we have a port speed, port reliable, and data will be transfer to the any switch. So we can connectivity also reliable, and mm, flexibility also there. So according to the layer 2 and layer 3, so that is the better layer 3 is also costly, and layer 3 is use the
in the big network environment. And layer 2, if you have the small network environment, you can a small network infrastructure, the layer 2 switch, no issue. But if you have the layer 3, then if you have the too much data, so too much data, how can travel the data without layer 3? If you suppose that this is the port 1 switch, you know, this is the SFP port, this is the SFP port here, this is the SFP port here. Connect this switch, we have a 4 SFP port, 1 2 3 4 SFP port. One have a console port, one have a management port, MGMT port. One is the management port, one is the console port. And this is the this is the normal port, RG45 port. Okay, so this is the Ethernet port. You could, but
Okay.
Ethernet channel, yeah, gigabyte port. Depend on, maybe I think this is the gigabyte port. This is the layer switch. This is the gigabyte port. Okay, so
Okay.
every this is suppose that this is the support, this example give you, this is the core switch. So our this is the access switch. So access switch our connected to the here, that's the fiber cable. Okay, but there is a
Oh,
no fiber port, so we cannot connect the fiber, this switch to this switch through the fiber cable, because if you connect to the fiber cable, then both side should be required the fiber port. But there is a this dealing switch, we don't have the, they don't have the fiber port. Only this is the Cisco Catalyst switch. So Cisco Catalyst switch, there is a have the fiber port.
okay.
So we can connect here to the only UTP cable and this switch to this switch. So this is the core switch, this is the access switch, and we can this switch will be connect to the supported thus PC local end user. So you have a clear.
Yes. Yes, bro.
Oh,
Yes, bro.
yeah, you are here. Just I
Yes.
am asking you. Just I am asking you. Would I go to the next slide? Yeah. Do you have any query here?
No, no, I don't have any query.
Okay. So I go to the next slide.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the it means the different scope of the routers and layer 3 switch. So a scope when for the Cisco data center and campus environment. Matlab, a scope means where we can use. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So we can use the WAN. WAN means, wide area network for the
Network.
office and data center and campus and environment. Campus
Environment.
environment, we can use the router for wide area network, data center in the campus environment, where we can use the layer 3 switch. We can use the layer 3 switch for the
Mm,
local area network and office and data center and campus and environment. Okay,
okay.
and key functionality routers across different networks and across the WAN are the communicated and the routers by the routers.
Sure.
Yeah, this is the key functionality of the routers. And
Mm,
layer 3 switch router across different
yes,
subnet and VLANs on the campus LAN. It means the VLAN configure on the campus local area network. And this is
okay.
configure the wide area networks communicated to the wide area network. Suppose that we have a two campus. So how to communicate the two campus? So without router, we cannot communicate it to the two different campus. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, this is the MPLS and VPN service. MPLS, this is the routers provide MPLS and MPLS and VPN. MPLS also explain you. So this is the multi-protocol layer switching. Multi-protocol layer switching. This is the router provide. This is also provide the ISP. Okay. And
Okay.
VPN we are, yeah, VPN we are using for the connectivity. Suppose that I am in the right now in the room. Okay. I
Okay.
want to access the our office network in my room. So how can
o-
access without VPN? So we can only our 40 our suppose that our office has their 40 net firewall. So should we only install the our 40 net 40 net client, and we can able to access. Okay.
o-
So
Okay.
40 net client, just I show you, I have in my laptop, and I saw that. 1 second, give me. Suppose that this is the 40 net client. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the 40 net client only. We also configure here, and the you can, if you want to add the net new 40 net server, then you can click here and you can add. There are two. One is the SSSL VPN, one is the IPsec VPN. So this is the better SSSL, because SSSL is the secure cell the layer. VPN,
o-
virtual private network. VPN full form is the virtual private network, and IPsec is a internet protocol secure. But this is the jada, this is the better secure according to the and compared to the IPsec. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So you also understand about the VPN, right?
Right.
Okay. So where is where is my topics here? So maybe now clear this thing, right? So yeah,
Right.
you also network address translation, edge technology support. Yeah, sorry, I did not explain about this. Does not support the MPLS and VPN. Layer 3 suite does not support. Okay. Layer 3
Okay.
suite does not support the MPLS and VPN, but router are both supporting. The MPLS and VPN are both future in the router. Okay.
Okay.
And edge technology, net for flowing, firewalling, and tunneling,
Tunneling.
IPsec. Yeah. So there is a both future network, and net means network address translation, and same IPsec is IPsec is the VPN, and also firewalling is the, it means the firewall. Okay, same like that I show you before, the Fortinet firewall and Palo Alto. Okay, so firewall future, not too much firewall future, but something suppose that we can configure the some security purpose, we can use the router. Okay, suppose that ACL and AAA, yes, some future I have also not support the layer 3 switch. Layer 3 switch is not supported. Okay,
Okay.
and yeah, and consider size of the routing table size, and considerably bigger to the support multiple router entries, and this is the smaller routing table and compared to the router. And here we can do the routing. We can do the routing, biggest routing, and we can
Bigger.
do the
Bigger.
multiple routing there on the router, but we cannot the multiple routing on the layer 3 switch. So this
Okay.
is the different, and this is the different of router and the switch. And
Okay.
forwarding detection, perform the software, we can perform the software, but
I
here
software.
forwarding the perform by specialize the AISC. Okay, and
Yeah.
example of the router, Cisco. Cisco 390400 series ISR routers, and
Okay.
layer 3 switch, yeah, 3650 Cisco 3560 3500 series, an example of the layer 3 switch. Okay. Interface support the Ethernet port, the fiber and copper also supported interface like. It means the router both have a interface. As fiber have a also interface, and copper have a also interface. Both interface available on the router. Okay, and both interface are the support on the router. Okay, and
Okay.
generate. Yeah, this is the layers 3. uh, Edge generate the case layer 3 router support and Ethernet for port. Coppers and fiber does not support. It means the general case layer 3 switch support Ethernet port, copper and fiber, but does not support the Sonet and access. This interface does not support. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, and this is the layer lower than layer 3 switch, and this is the highest. So maybe I think this is the high cost, this is the low cost, this is the port density low, this is the port density high. So we can clear. You have any doubt? Yeah, we can go to next slide.
No, I don't have any doubt. But bro, the time is
Yeah, tell.
hello?
Hello.
Bro, time भी बहुत हो गया.
Okay, now maybe I think this is the last
Tomorrow,
slide. Okay, last, just
okay.
give me 1 second. Oh, this
How
is the
many?
maybe I think how many we have last 8 slide. Maybe one. Actually, we are study about briefly, so it will take time,
Oh,
right? Yeah,
right, right,
yeah. If you go to study briefly, then it will take more time. You also know, right?
right, right, right.
So we can continue tomorrow. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
the
we can
four
do
try,
today.
four slide are left. So tomorrow
Yeah,
we will
four
continue.
slide has complete. Four slide has complete. Right now, I am the right now we are on the slide number 5. So maybe we have a slide 5, slide 6, slide 4, just slide
So
7 and slide 8. So maybe
okay,
I
so
think it will take maybe 30 minutes.
yeah, tomorrow we will
How many time
start.
right now? How much we have class? Just 58 minutes, bro. Today is very yeah,
Yes,
today is very late. Okay, so inshallah tomorrow we will continue. No problem. But how can go this time? I did not feel. I
पता ही नहीं
didn't
चला.
feel it. Yeah, yeah, I did not feel how to go. Actually, today class is tested, right?
Okay,
Okay, bro. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
okay,
Okay, thank you, thank you.
okay.
So we will see tomorrow.